Hey Connection, this is Troy Reynolds from Journey Christian up in Wayne, and that was our 9 o'clock service wishing you a happy birthday. I can't believe that it's been 2 years already.
I just want to say a quick hello. This is Rowlie Hutton over at Kingsway Christian Church in Omaha, Nebraska.
Christian Church. This is Tim DeFor of First Christian Church, Norfolk, Nebraska. We're so glad that we've been able to be a part of what's going on there for a couple years.
My wife is from Burwell, Nebraska, and so oftentimes we would travel on Highway 91. But right after we moved here, that was under construction and we started going through Columbus. And probably about the third time we went through Columbus, I just had this overwhelming prompting that we needed to start a church. We needed to plant a church in Columbus. So literally that night we went back to the college where my wife and I were dorm parents. A bunch of students came in and we actually had them sign a styrofoam cup that they would start praying for a church plant in Columbus. One of our elders is related to Tim DeFor. He put me in touch with Tim, and I met Tim and Troy at Pizza Ranch in Columbus. So at that initial meeting, we actually had people sign a napkin from Pizza Ranch. And Tim and Troy shared with me that they had been praying about a church plant in Columbus for over 7 years.
Already. I still remember when Raleigh Hutton, Tim DeFor, Rich Millick, and I met there at Pizza Ranch. We just began talking about what would it look like to see a church that was committed to reaching the lost in the Columbus area. What would it look like for that to take place? And so we just started praying about it, meeting together and praying and praying.
That when we were first dreaming about what might God be doing in Northeast Nebraska, it included how do we continue to extend His kingdom in the areas that perhaps sometimes normal church planting does not affect. Most of the time they hit bigger cities, but we thought that God has got a plan for other communities in Northeast Nebraska, such as Columbus. So when we've been dreaming about what might be part of Connection Christian Church, we started praying for a planter. We started praying for a group of people that would come together around that planter and help them to accomplish the vision that God continues to place in your guys' hearts.
Praying. It's been great to see how God has answered those prayers, first by leading us to Mike and Kara, then to Josh and Amy, and over the last
we weren't looking for a duplicate of what God is already doing in and through other churches. We were looking for looking forward to the kind of place where people can meaningfully connect in very deep ways and have a dramatic impact on the communities around them.
For the last 2 years, it is just obvious that God has been at work as we continue hearing the updates of what is happening there at Connection. It is
Right now I'm standing in the location where our building expansion is going to happen. And you might be thinking that what we're going through is not anything like what you guys are going through. But the reality is, it's all a matter of perspective. You guys are going to keep killing it. You are doing so much more than you think you are. I can look forward down the road to just a few years knowing that what God is doing through you is going to bear fruit, change people's lives dramatically, and I just look forward to being a part of it.
I am convinced that our God is always at work upstream, and if you and I will just slow down long enough, He will prompt us. And to me, that was the origin and the beginning of your church. It was based upon a prompting, because our God is always at work upstream.
It is such an honor to partner with you as you communicate biblical truth in a way that brings faith to life. So we look forward to God doing more things through you at Connection Christian Church. God bless you.
God bless. Thank you for what you're doing, and happy anniversary.